aka Des Rant. Happy Sunday through Saturday, afternoon, evening, night, and morning. Gotta mix it up once in a while. Hell, I'm almost out of water. So, either way, this was gonna be a short one to the point. I'm just having some fun here. I was gonna talk to Mr. Rogers, but he didn't pick up. So I was like, screw it. I'm gonna go live. I was in my office. That's the funny thing about this. I never know when I'm going live. That's what's so great about this. Got my shades here like a douche. Hey, look at this. Des Rant is being a douche right now. I would never say it, quite frankly. Very douchey of Des. Oh, man, I put this right back here. I'm actually wearing this shirt out when I go. I have a graduation party to go to. It's like, I always enjoy wearing my Des Rant shirt once in a while to see people ask, who the hell is Des Rant? Well, you're looking at them. Then I tell them all my whole things where they can find me if they really actually want to follow or subscribe. By the way, this is a good chance for me to do my plug-in. If you're enjoying this content, please subscribe, hit the like, notification bell so you know when I go live. I don't say, quite frankly, people tell me. It's one of those things where got to do my plug-in somewhere. I don't say it, people, quite frankly, they tell me. Oh, man. Today I want to talk about... Actually, how about we talk about what we're going to talk about later on this week? I want to go more into detail about the late night hosts on like CBS, NBC, all these silly little bastards that should all lose their jobs. Hell, I'm doing this for my own time to get stuff off my chest. I really am. And that's the truth. These assholes have a frickin' big spot where they have millions of people watching them. I should say maybe a million at this point. Nobody watches them anymore. Like we were saying the other night, these people are supposed to make you laugh, especially during hard times. But Jimmy Kimmel's too busy. It was probably somebody pinched me really hard, so I started crying before I even get on stage. We're talking more about that later on this week. I might go live tomorrow night. I might very well go live tomorrow night, to be honest. I'm kind of curious if I do or not. It's one of those things where if I do go live tomorrow night, it will be about the late night hosts all in general because those guys suck. Compared to like David Letterman and Jay Leno and even Conan never wanted to get in politics. But like I said, we will talk about that tomorrow or later on this week. That's not about here or there. Today is about just shooting the shit. I was in my office. I was like, screw it. I'm just going to go live. So if you guys want something from me, how's it going? Appreciate you coming on here. Another day in paradise, living the dream. One of those things where I would never say it. Howdy, howdy for everybody that's coming on here. This one's just the shooting the shit one. If you guys want something for me to talk about, I will gladly talk. I'm a good speaker. I got many ideas up here that I'm trying to get out of here. I would never say it. People tell me, quite frankly, people tell me. And the fact is, at the end of the day, you're the reason why I do this. I enjoy entertaining. I like to consider myself actually a half-ass entertainer. I've been doing this for over 10 years. So, not on YouTube. That's why I only got like 70-something subscribers. If you want to subscribe, I will know because I'll have another number. The fact is, when it comes to people like us that actually come on here and are actually putting themselves out there, we're trying to do our best, and that's the truth, actually. And at the end of the day, that's all you can ask for. And sometimes you can see us at our worst. I'll be honest with you. That's a good one, Mr. Defoe. I don't really know at the moment. Like I said, this was supposed to be what do you want us to talk about? Come on. Come on, good sir or ma'am. I can't actually identify you. I'm being actually honest with you. It's like one of those things where, Caesar. I know we're not living in Joe Biden's world anymore. Thank God for that. Trump's only given 2 genders. It's pretty sad when Trump's got to put an executive order out there for only 2 genders. 50 years from now, people are going to look back and like, what the hell happened during this time period? Were they retarded or something? Or was there a virus or something that went on? Exactly. Exactly. It is so friggin' silly. I would never say it. People tell me, quite frankly. People tell me. I would never say it otherwise. Um, so, which one? What topic do you want us to talk about there, Mr. Defoe or Mrs. Defoe? I could not even. I'm guessing you're probably a ma'am. I'm guessing you're probably a ma'am. Oh man, I was trying to actually before I came live. I was like, I'm gonna get a hold of Mr. Rogers. He didn't answer, so I was like, screw it. Ooh, here we go. This is a fun one. This is a fun one. Let's talk about the LGBTQA plus, and let's talk about the gay shit. First and foremost, everybody knows how I feel about gay crap. First and foremost, not a fan. The Hollywood elites created this whole Rick and roll bullshit. So I appreciate the whole thing right here because you know what? Now we have a topic, and there's a topic that actually bleeds deep in my heart because I get so annoyed by this shit. The fact is, if you're gay, cool. I do not give a rat's ass if you're gay or not. Lesbian, even if you're a tranny. The fact is, Hollywood created this whole concept, but Des, cows have been humping each other for eons. No, they're like playing football. One is a center, one is a quarterback. Come on, they're playing. The rest of the line they get lined up. It's not that was called a flag. Then the Bulls got to roll in the flag and say offsides. The rest of the team. I don't say it quite frankly. People tell me, and it so annoys me because the bull still gets inside that cow, and that cow still has that calf. When a cow gets nutted, it's called a steer. Still a male animal. Weird how that works. It is really weird how this works. The concept that actually is this bullshit. So let's go to the gay LGBTQAP plus because there is so many of them out there. They almost have every letter of the alphabet plus a couple other times, which is sad. So when it comes to them, if they would not be trying to actually do their rhetoric actually in schools and like in bars where they're doing a dance with what are they called? The guys that dress up as drag shows like that, and it's mostly friendly, which is the gayest thing ever. No, it's not friendly. If you're doing this for children, oh, it's a good atmosphere for children to learn. They should not be learning at this point about this kind of crap. Yeah, drag queens. It is sad and it's silly. Actually, it's not silly. I'm going to say the F-bomb here. I'm going to say the F-bomb. I try not to swear more than I have to. It is fucking sick. It is terrible. The fact is, so many people actually... it was a good time in there. We have a good time. No. If there's one child in there putting $1 in your G-string and you're a dude, especially if you're a dude, well, it doesn't matter if you're a dude or a chick, it doesn't matter. But a kid doing that, what is wrong with this country? Where the hell is the sky not falling at this point? How is this not actually the rapture right now? Seriously. How is this not the rapture? You would think this would be the end of the world as we know it, because it actually is. But, you know, God's like, no, actually, Jesus is like, wait, Dad, there's more. And God's like, really, son, we got to really wait for this bullshit? It's like, yeah. Hell, you had me die on the cross, so you got to wait a little bit longer. I might get a little hate for that one, but it's true because it's true. It's funny. I don't care. I don't care. Exactly. It's like bloody hell. It's freaking sick as hell. And the fact is, they want to normalize this. Thank God Trump got in office. First and foremost, I'm going to say something right now. I was on live last night with North on Instagram. And we were talking about certain shit. And some of this stuff came up. And it's like, It is disgusting when people normalize this kind of crap. You're damn right the cars are loud. I would never say the cars are loud. Quite frankly, they're too quiet for me. Then I gotta, get the wax out, and they're just right. Oh man! But let's get back to the topic at hand. If they would not be pushing this in schools, if they would not be pushing this to the future agenda, I will not give a shit. Once you're 18, if you want to cut your dick off, cut your damn dick off. I don't give a rat's ass. If you want to have a vagina, if you're a woman that wants to become a man, once you're 18, cool. Be you. But when you're younger than that, I've talked about this many times. I've done it on here a couple times. I've done it many times on Instagram and on Facebook. The fact is, at the end of the day, when they keep doing this fucking, part of my French wee, once again I swore, I'm just tired of this whole, this should never be a topic. This should never have been a topic. Just like furries should not be a topic. Hell, they had them here in Melrose recently. I don't think they're around anymore. When it came to furries, at the end of the day, it's a mental disorder. If you're a furry, if you're a kitty cat, you shit outside, you dig a hole. You don't get a box inside the house. You go outside. If it's, really nasty out there, that's easy to dig. It's muddy. It's easy. And then you shit, you pee, you got to do your thing. It is what it is. Stand on your hands and knees because you're a kitty cat. Same with your puppy dog. If you're one of those talented, you go like this and you pee. Because, some of those dogs can do that. At the end of the day, that's how you train your kids not to be furries anymore. You can pretend to be a puppy dog. Woof, 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 woof. You can pretend to be a kitty cat. Meow. Or a dinosaur. Roar. But to say that is your identity is stupid and it should be stopped. The fact is the left created a disaster and Trump is doing what he can. When you got to sign an order to say there's only two genders. Like I said earlier, in 50 years from now, they'll go look back. So were they mentally retarded at this point? No. That's how they identified. Should have had a V8. Should have had a V8. What the hell is wrong with our generation? The fact is, I've said this time and time again. A person is smart. People are retarded. How's it going? And the fact is, look at the Summer of Love 2020. I will always bring this back up on these lives. 2020, Summer of Love. January 6th, the worst day in democracy. Fuck you, liberals and rhinos. That was basically, they were walking through. People that did damage should be actually prosecuted, yes. But the Summer of Love, all these assholes, it was like a rotating door where they're going in and out of prison. How in the hell does that work? You silly faggots out there. I don't get it. Oh, it was basically peaceful. The fire was 20 fucking feet tall. And you call that basically peaceful. It was cars burning. Somebody's property was on fire, you silly faggots. So let's go to the LGBTQAP+. These assholes, if you would actually start any kind of thing in like any major city within 10 minutes, they will be there like right in your face saying, how dare you? Oh, I dare. Because you know what? There's still only two genders. And you're a guy, you should be actually getting married to a girl or stay single. Not butt plugging anybody. The asshole is meant for shitting, not for getting it in. I don't say, don't judge me. That's how, I would never say, people tell me. Quite frankly, people tell me. The fact is, we got to have this conversation in 2025 shows you how fucked up this generation has actually gotten, how fucked up our world has become. We are not about the Bible. We're all about ourselves. Fact is, I'm guilty just as much as anybody else. I live myself. I do what I want when I want to do it. Hell, when I want to lie, it was because I had nothing going on. I was calling Mr. Rogers. He didn't answer. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to go live. I did what I want. That's why I'm here right now. I am part of that generation. The fact is, I'm a hypocrite like everybody else. The fact is, I'm not afraid to admit it, though. There are so many people out there. No, I'm talking about the Mr. Rogers that comes on here. Yeah, he passed away, the old one, but the one that comes on here, he's still around. So before I close, I'm gonna say is this right now. I can't believe I've been talking for 15 minutes. I thought it was maybe only 8. I'm actually impressed with myself. I am still good to go yet. So hopefully Mr. Rogers saw that I was actually live. That's why he didn't call me back, because usually it's basically with snap fingers. So let me finish. Being we're talking about the LGBTQ AMP plus sons of bitches that actually don't make any sense to me. And I appreciate for all of you that stayed on here as much as you have. Once again, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. Hit the like and notification bell so you know when I go live every fucking time. A lot of stuff you got to get out there. And plus, share this shit to piss off Karens out there. Because Karen is Sharon. I don't say it, quite frankly. People tell me. Sharon is Karen. I'm the only one that shares this on my Facebook. I'm like, you know what? I got to get the word out there myself to my own people. And it's like, I know it's a sad ploy, but at the same time, you got to do what you got to do. So, LGBTQ, let's buy guns today, quick. Plus, by the way, if you guys want me to go live more often, please give a thumbs up. Because you know what? It's called motivation for me to go live more often. I always have plenty to say. But the fact is, that day, it's like, do I want to Supernatural or Louder or Crowder, or do I want to go live? I need motivation once in a while to say, Des, get your ass live. I know I'm asking for lots. It's one of those things where I'm one of those crazy people. Okay, I appreciate it. Oh, man. See, this is why I enjoy going live. Like I've been saying, I've been going live for like 10 years. Before I finish with the LGBTQ AMP+, I want to say a little piece. When I started 10 years ago, I actually pre-recorded my lives. It was retarded. It really was like, I was still in my office here. I was over there though. My phone was actually on not this stand, but over there. I would actually pre-record my live. It would take me like 10 takes before I actually would like it. Now I just go live. Once Summer of Love actually happened, aka the China virus, I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to go live. Whatever happens, happens. There was one time I went live down here. A freaking daddy long legs literally crawled down. I was like, what the? I was like, you can't make that shit up. Daddy Longlegs literally came down in front of the fucking camera. I was like, seriously, how in the hell? You can't make that stuff up. And that is terrible. I let it live. I actually like Daddy Longlegs. Tarantulas or any other kind of spider, if they go like this, they could the shit out of me. I stomp the hell out of them. But Daddy Longlegs don't bother me. I'll even let them crawl on me. So let me finish about the LGBTQLB+ before I lose everybody here. Oh, let me finish my water because I still have a bit to say. Fuck it, I'm gonna finish it. Sorry about the F-bombs. It's one of those things. I hate the LGBTQ. Not so much the people, but I hate what they stand for. When it comes to these assholes that try to take over basically everything, the fact is they're in every show now. When they're actually in multiple, there are multiple gay people in fucking movies. Pardon my French, oui. When they got to represent everything, when there's still such a small majority of people. What is sickening to me is actually the fact that Hollywood and the LGBTQ plus whatever are trying to make that normalized. Why? I have a question for you guys. Why do you think they are trying to normalize this shit? I have an answer. I have an answer for you. Or one of the many answers, I should say. Not just one, but... Exactly. So you guys want to guess why they keep doing it? Come on. I know you guys want to guess a little bit. I'll give you like 30 seconds. Please, somebody. Well, it's pretty simple. I do love those answers, and it's pretty simple. It's because they're trying to depopulate the world in general. America, by far, is the worst one of the LGBTQ because they're trying to do that in high school, elementary school already, and all this crap. They're trying to depopulate us. Do you know how does that saying go? Do it for how does that saying go again? Where it's for me but not for thee, me but not for thee. I know I'm butchering it, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. I have no notes today. I was not actually gonna have anything. I was just gonna shoot the shit, and then Mr. Defoe or Mrs. Defoe decided to actually bring on the LGBTQAB plus, and I appreciate it because you know he knows my heart about that. She knows my heart about that. That's the thing about it. When it comes to them depopulating the world, they want power. The whole corporation, aka all the governments, Trump is the biggest thorn. Hence the reason basically calling him Hitler. Calling Trump supporters MAGA, aka MAGA, basically Nazis. They were to call us Nazis, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to do the salute. I don't give a shit. I don't mean it, and they know it. But the fact is, if they're going to call us that, I'm going to actually go along with it too. Fuck it. Have some fun with it. I mean, all the Democrats have done this whole thing. Hey, Nazis, Democrats, you're the ones that are actually doing this. You're the ones that believe in this whole thing. And the fact is, the swastika, if you were to turn it the other way around, it meant peace. You lazy fucking Germans decided to tilt it and made it something evil. That's what I think is funny about it. They were lazy. Even the freaking Germans were lazy as hell. They couldn't come up with their own idea. So, say if we just tilt it just a bit, we can make it our own thing. I would never say it, people. Tell me, because that was what Hitler would sound like back then. Because you know what? He was all about the Jews having guns. He was all about the Jews having freedom of speech. He was all about the Jews having everything. LGBTQ AP plus is the same friggin' concept. Yeah, we're going back to this because, you know, that's where we start with thanks to Mrs. Defoe. At the end of the day, they're trying to dictate what we should believe in, what we should actually see. They're dictating us in one way, aka Modern Family. I think that was the first one where they really made the gay thing reference, or one of those shows on TV. Oh, you can be gay and cool at the same time. Oh, now you tell me. Hey, I'm coming out of the closet. I will never say it, people, quite frankly. They tell me. At the end of the day, I am just tired of the rhetoric of the left. And this whole ploy is the rhetoric of the left. And wait till they lose and we win in the end. The fact is, most of these people are Luciferian people anyway. They don't believe in God. You got to believe in something, because when your soul leaves your body, we know ghosts are real. What do you think a ghost actually is? A soul from the body. I would never say it. So people tell me. At that point, just think about it before you actually really get totally mentally retarded. That is the LGBTQAP plus. Quit making people have to deal with the bullshit. Like, I get once in a while having a gay person on because, you know, I know a couple gay people. Yes, I get it. But don't push on like 50% of people are gay. You're not cool unless you're gay. Remember the Flintstones song, Have a Gay Old Time? Because it was having a good time at the frickin' bar. Now you get, this is your butthole. This is my Peter. Yeah, we're going to go in there. That's what it actually is now. Exactly. Amen to that. Amen to that. So for the LGBTQ+, I'm going to say this at the end here. But don't push the damn agenda on the children out there, our children. And pray I don't read the Bible, but I know I should, but I go to church weekly. But you did. You can't unsee it. Just rewatch this video. Gotta rewatch this video. Dez really did that whole thing? Oh, I did. 20 some minutes in. 22 minutes in. We'll just say 20, because then you can watch more of this. Oh, now I'm going to do it more often. I would never say it. People, quite frankly, they tell me I got to do it more often. Dez got to do the butthole and Now, that one was 25 minutes in. A little bit over 25 and a half minutes in. You guys are fantastic. For the people that stay on as long as they do, I appreciate it. It's like having a good conversation with good friends. But when it comes to the LGBTQ, if you keep it in the closet, meaning don't bring it to school, don't talk about it with children, I'm okay with it. I don't give a shit. I'm actually not okay with it, but at the same time, it is what it is at certain points. But at the end of the day, do not bring it around children. Basically, the LGBTQAP plus needs to stop doing that whole rigmarole bullshit. And I appreciate that. I try to be funny. It's a comedy show. The fact is, like I said earlier, I was on here to have fun, and I'm almost a half hour in. I'm actually damn impressed with myself, and I still got a voice. I got a party to go yet this afternoon. That's why I was not planning on going live. I was like, screw it. I was down here, like I said, I was calling Mr. Rogers. He didn't answer, so I was like, you know what? I'm sitting here on my desk. Phone was right there. I was like, you know what? All I got to do is hit click, and half hour in, almost half hour in. Not many people are going to watch this far in. So for the people that watch, I know the people that are watching right now, I'm going to say this right now. Anybody that makes it this far in, 27 minutes in, actually we'll say 28 because by the time I say this, it'll be done ready. Say what's up? Because you know what? Then I know people actually watch till the end. That'll be, because we're only not even at 27 and a half minutes. So I know people say what's up. I know they at least watched it that far. So, really, let me see. At school, middle school, there was a straight couple who were... Sorry, I got freaking cracks in my screen, so it's hard for me to see everything. We're always kissing and stuff, and the teacher, and nothing about it. Well, so they were straight though, right? God dang it, I gotta reread it. At least it was a boy and a girl, not freaking two dudes making out. I mean, the whole concept of the whole thing is not right. Something is mentally ill. At least if it's a guy and a girl, it's half-ass respectable. It should not be done in schools. That should be like in the locker room / behind the bleachers type of thing, like you see in movies. But at the same time, at least there's a guy and a girl, and not freaking two guys or two girls going at it. And it's like, save that for privacy, not being in public. Did the teacher at least separate them in the classroom? How do you like I did that? And separate them in class. Oh man. All right, where's my pen at? Oh, there it is. I would never say it, people. I gotta do a little thing here. I know I gotta go to a party yet. So it means I gotta take this off too yet, actually. But I'm gonna have some fun with this. Okay, one has got to be the chick, so I gotta go put some hair on her. We're not gonna have two gays here. And as a teacher, you grab the one, take him away. Oh no, it is terrible. Yes, you should be on opposite sides. Plus, one should be the front, one should be the back. One should be the front, one should be the back. You go from this to back, one to the front. I would never say it. People tell me. That is called common sense. Oh man. Oh Jesus. What the hell? Oh man. The funny thing is, if anybody ever get this far in the live, because we're actually officially half hour in, people are like, "What is Des doing?" Like looking at, just like, and he's laughing about something. Well, yeah, yeah, no. One's in the front, one's in the back. Seriously, bloody hell. But hopefully they didn't abort the baby. Lord have mercy, exactly. Holy crap. I don't even know what to say anymore. I think I'm actually good for this live. Unless you guys want to keep chatting. I'll stay on here for a beat yet if you guys want to keep chatting. Oh, man. That is sad as hell. That is sad. 6th grade and he banged her pregnant. Holy shit. So a 6th grader would be, so 12-year-old, right? 12? 12 is 6th grade? If I'm not mistaken, right? I hate math. That's fudge. Oh, man. Wow. So she might be 13 when she had the baby. Imagine telling that to her. And hopefully they didn't abort the dang thing because you know what? It's not the baby's fault. Son of a nutcracker. And I have a question for you. This is an honest question for everybody out there watching now or later. First and foremost, I never had a girlfriend back then. It's one of those things where I never did. How many of you guys actually had girlfriends or boyfriends when you were in elementary to middle school? I still call 1st through 6th elementary. I call me Mr. Old Fashioned. This is how I actually felt. 1st to 6th grade was elementary. 7th through 12 was high school. Nowadays they have the gay bullshit that actually is middle school. It's like, no, it's either one or the other. 7th grade, you're like starting over again. Yes. But that's still the beginning of high school. I was still part of that generation. But at the same time, at the end of the day, it's like 6th grade, they did it, and he got her knocked up. That is insane. By the way, sorry about that there, Emily. It's like one of those things where, unless I find the right chick out there, the right gal, the right one, I'm okay being single. I really am, actually. It's one of those things where it's called doing your own thing. I'd rather be like this than married and tortured by being always pissed off or miserable or whatever the whole circumstance actually is. It's one of those things where, you got to do what's best for you, and I'm okay with that. And the sad part is thanks to feminism. Let's talk about feminism for a bit here. I guess we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going on to the feminism thing. The fact is, feminism actually has killed off a lot of things when it comes to actually dating. Because nowadays, especially if you're a white Christian male, Hitler, that's what's so sad about the left. Trust me, there's a lot of great women. Hell, Emily, I'm pretty sure you're a great gal. Hell, you're watching this channel till now, 34 minutes in, and we appreciate it. I would never say it, people tell me. But the fact is, at the end of the day, when it comes to nowadays feminism, the way they actually take it all down, it is sad, and it's pathetic. It's a disaster, and it should be stopped. I wish Mr. or Mrs. Defoe would have actually brought up feminism as well, because it's one of my pet peeves. Men and women, yes, we're different. Men have penises, women have vaginas. One can give birth, but the one is also needed. I kind of figured that if you're watching this point, you're just a woman, and that's a great thing. Because let me finish what I was saying here. Because you know what, I'm gonna have some fun with this. The fact is, feminists think that everything's equal. It's not. Women are better than men on a lot of things. Strength and certain things like that, they're not. But when it comes to caring, nurturing, and being the mother, what you need for a child, that's what women have, and that's what women need. The sad part is, how dare you, Des? Oh, I dare. I dare. I just wish there would be a feminist on here so I could actually smoke the shit out of her and say, you're wrong, you're wrong. 2 dads are not legit. 2 moms are not legit. You need a mom and you need a dad to actually make a legit family. That is the truth. It's one of those things that is so freaking sad. But yet, at the end of the day, how dare you? Oh, I dare. Because how many families out there have you seen with 2 gay dads or 2 lesbian moms have that child actually been legit? That is the sad part about it. That kid's going to grow gay. We're going to have a gay old time. No, that was Flintstones. Leave Flintstones alone. It's like the rainbow. That was God's sign that he was never going to flood the earth again. God's like, can I flood the earth now, Jesus? Jesus is like, wait, Dad, there's more. When it comes down to the whole enchilada, it's so sad where we have become actually as a whole establishment of what it actually is. When they say it takes a village to raise a child, no. It does for certain things. For like camping wise, they can't go to all friends. For going to the store, you know, that's where you need a village. But as raising a family, mom, dad, hopefully great aunts and uncles. I'm a great uncle. I would never say it. People say it. I actually got my nieces and nephews doing this. I would never say it. People tell me, quite frankly, I would never say it. I think you're pretty close to that, to be honest. I think you're pretty close. But the fact is, Revelation's going to happen eventually. Which generation? If Kamala would have won, I would have said it would actually happen in those 4 years. I mean, those floodgates of the borders are wide open, and they would have kept them wide open. I know during that 1 year where they're actually during the election where they had to behave. After that, they're like, we got to get more voters in here. We got to make sure we got this. We got this. We got this. Get the people in here. Get the people in here. That's what it is actually all about. And the fact is, I have to get a new license by September. My birthday is in September. I have to bring 3 papers. I'll bring my passport, a bill, and maybe my license. I don't think I need my birth certificate, but if I do, I'll have to come back home to get that. I'm not bringing that. These little fuckers out there, pardon my French, oui. As I can speak French now. Oui. These pricks out there can get a license. So when I go there to get my license renewed, I'll be like, so you're doing this? And how much does it take for an illegal immigrant to come here to actually get their... Wee! I appreciate coming on. I appreciate it. One of those things where it's an honor to actually have people like you that come on here. It really actually is. You're the ones that keep me going. Hell, I would have been done 10, 15... Hell, I would have been done 20 minutes ago. I'm actually 40 minutes in right now, and I'm still going strong. I still got a lot to say. So, have a good one. I will come on here more often for people like you, actually, to be honest. Because you guys are awesome. Not going to lie. It'll be more so in the evening time during the weeks, but maybe I'll do Sunday mornings. I appreciate it. So, let me continue on with the whole thing. So, I'm getting my license renewed. All right, I appreciate it. So let me continue on here. I got to get my license renewed. I will give you guys a heads up how this whole thing goes, how this whole rigmarole goes of me getting my license renewed. Because I am betting my ass off here that I will have to come back home to get something else. I won't do it the same day. Because I have to get a new ID here in Minnesota. Minnesota. I'm not sure if it's like that in other states where, because with this license now, it'll also be like the passport. I appreciate it, brother. Or sister. I'm not actually sure by your name. So I can't misidentify you. That's funny, though. I love it, though. Emily's an easy one. So anyway, when it comes down to it, like I said, I will tell you guys my whole story about getting my license renewed. Because I'm kind of curious. And I will tell them straight out. So, well, sorry. Is it one of those things with your name? I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. Good times. How when it takes here in Minnesota, because we know we have to get the new IDs, and how that's actually going to go, actually. Because at the end of the day, I'm curious because when it comes to being an illegal immigrant, legal alien, let's call them what they are, doing this rigmarole bullshit, they get by and they have a license with a snap of fucking finger. I'm French, oui. And I will have to go back home. I will have to bend over backwards to make sure I'm a legal citizen, but to make sure I get my ID, my license, so I can drive. I guarantee you I'm going to have to come home. I won't even push it. When I go back, though, I will be asking them those questions. Because I know I'm going to be bringing a bill. I'll be bringing a passport. And I'll be bringing my license. Those are the three things I'll bring in. If they need my birth certificate, I'll be able to come back home and I'll be back at a different time. I guarantee you they're going to need my birth certificate. First off, I don't know how to get in the safe. It's a good safe. I can't even get in some bitch. It's safe in there. It's like, Dad, you got to know the numbers. I don't know the numbers. It was mutters and futters, and it was not. Now it's mine because I live here and I own the house. But at the same time, I'm just gonna do it my way, though. I'm gonna, I appreciate it, but I'm gonna do it my way. I just need to actually push the button. When you're a content creator, when you make these kind of lives, you got to actually make a statement. You got to make a statement, like a Mario going for the mushroom, trying to save the princess. Even a friggin' Mario, they get high off a shroom to actually go save the princess. And every time he saves the princess, it's not her, it's one of her maids. Or something. I mean, who the hell is that chick that's always there? And this is Des completely unfiltered. I have no paper this time. My papers are all down here in the garbage, by the way. So one of those things where I'm 100% going on. A lot of people have screens that they're reading. My screen is back there, and it's off, as you can see here. Yes, I got Fireball right there. I need the Fireball to actually keep me going sometimes. I would never say it, quite frankly. People tell me. Yeah, that's for when we go live as a panel. When I got Eddie the editor on here. I can't believe we're freaking almost 45 minutes in. Let's keep it going. You guys want to talk about more? Come on, give me something to talk about. I'm enjoying this. I was not planning on going live more than 15 minutes. We're already a half hour past that, and I'm enjoying this. These are the kind of lives that I actually enjoy the most. Like, the party starts at 2 o'clock, and the fact is, I'm not going to be the first one there. Let me tell you a story about the last time I went to a graduation party there. Actually, that was the farm I grew up on. I thought the party started at 1 o'clock. Turns out it started at 2 o'clock. So, they need to bring the dog over to the neighboring farm. I'll get to that shortly here. I have to finish this story first here, and then I will get to that story. I appreciate it. But anyway, getting was supposed to bring the dogs to the neighbors. So he was letting me drive the 4-wheeler. It was a big ass like gator type of thing. First time I ever drive one of these bad boys. So the dog's actually in the box, and I'm behind the wheel, thinking that he's ready in the back. So I take off. Turns out he's running after the damn thing. I don't see him running. Halfway there, which is only like not even a mile drive anyway, so it's not even that big of a deal. I'm looking back in the mirror. Oh, there's a puppy dog. I'm thinking he's just laying down, holding the dog down. I get over there. This used to be my uncle's place. And I'm like, where the hell did he go? So I end up calling there. He's like, yeah, you kind of left him there. I'm like, eh. So I had to turn around, go back. So I told him, I just wanted to drive this bad boy. He just laughed. He's like, I kind of figured. It's like, I would ever say, people tell me, it was like, it was a good drive. It was a good drive. Good rubber on those wheels. Good rubber. So, favorite thing about school is graduating. Get the hell out of there, number one. But number two, actually, visiting with friends and, I guess, acquaintances. My favorite class was actually probably choir. I'm a singer. Believe it or not, I do sing. I sing solo, nobody can hear me, which is not a bad thing either. I don't say it. People, quite frankly, they tell me. It's one of those things. Well, it was the end of the day, and it was one of those things where it was kind of laid back. I was basically between a tenor and a bass, and a good buddy of mine and myself, we ended up getting a superior as a duet. This would have been probably our junior year. And then me and my sister, senior year, we got an excellent, which is not good because it's not bad. But I thought for sure, being that was me and my sister, but the person that was judging is like, you were making up notes, weren't you? Yeah, kinda. I was like, this sucks. At least we effed up so bad, me and my brother, aka not my brother from another mother, my good buddy of mine and I, that way we got the superior, he effed up, so we got to redo the song. That's how much the judge liked us, because we got those lovely vibes. But me and my sister, we don't have those vibes, I guess. It is funny as hell. It's like, bloody. So we got an excellent, which is not terrible, but not great either. Maybe in the near future I'll have to sing a song for you guys. The fact is, I actually like to sing, to be honest. It's we actually sing for weddings here and there. It's actually a pretty good time. The fact is, when people give us compliments, like, really? We're that good? I mean, hear my voice. You can hear my voice. It's like, that's a good voice for singing. I would never say it. People tell me. Quite frankly, people tell me. Oh, how about I do one verse of the Titanic song, not the Celine Dion gave verses. Near, far, wherever you are. That's not the Titanic song. Damn it! I learned the song growing up. So I'm going to sing the first verse of the Titanic song that I grew up with. Rated on a scale of 1 to 10, what your thoughts are, if I'm any good. And 10, of course, being fantastic. 15, of course, being, whoa, Des, I didn't realize you were that talented. I would never say people told me. That's only if I'm extraordinary. And if you give me 15, I'll be like, holy shit. You guys are lying. So here we go. And this is for anybody that's watching now or later on that's making it basically 50 minutes in. The verse first. This is different because I don't have any music or nothing. But here we go. It was on a Monday morning, just about 1 o'clock, when the great Titanic began to rock. The people on the ship were a long ways from home, sad when the great ship went down. It was sad when that great ship went down. Sad when that great ship went down. There were husbands and wives, little children lost their lives. It was sad when that great ship went down. Well, that's the end of the first one. Oh, man. I like to think I'm a half-ass decent one. I would give myself a 6, maybe a 7. Maybe a 7. I would never say it. People tell me. But I got that voice that's a little bit, in the middle. I appreciate it. Now you're making me blush. I appreciate it. I am honored. Oh, man. Oh, man. Like I said, we grew up with that song. We were on the farm. We would be doing the dishes. And, yes, Des did the dishes with the girls. A.K.A. Mom, 2 sisters. The fact is, not every time, but the fact is, it was good times because Mom taught us some good songs, actually. That was the one. Billy Don't Be a Hero was another one. I don't remember that one. My sisters would have to actually sing that one for you guys. I don't think they'll be coming on here anytime soon. Even if it would be not political, they would probably not come on here. Because, certain people do not want to get their faces known. That's what's funny about it. We're having a fun one. We're talking about real shit, yes. But at the same time, half the time we're having a good time. And I'm enjoying reading your guys' comments. It really is actually pretty awesome. See, these kind of lives, when it was not even planned, are the fun ones. Where creators actually have the most fun. When I actually have topics, and I get flustered because I'm not getting out the right way of saying it, I get pissed off at myself. But like today, we're getting close to a freaking hour in. I'll stay on here for that 1 hour mark, and then I think I'm gonna get going. Like I said, I have a graduation party to go to. You guys are the reason why I keep doing what I do. Like I said, it actually does get stuff off my chest. I could feel relief off of my chest going live, and the fact that people are willing to listen, I'm like, holy shit. I do appreciate the fact that people are willing to listen, and we talk about real events that's going on. Plus, we can make jokes. Gays are gay. Lesbians, gay. Trannies, gay. I don't give a shit where you stand. Gay is gay. I don't know why they didn't give us so many damn different names. Seriously, why? If you're gay, you're gay. I don't get it. But like I said, this has been a good hour for me. I'm getting stuff off my chest. Plus, you guys are fan-frickin-tastic to actually let me into your Sunday, late morning to early afternoon. Doesn't matter because right now in Central Time we are actually at 1:26. I'll be leaving for the graduation party in about an hour, but I gotta take care of some stuff. It's like bloody hell! I didn't realize it was that late already. Like I said, I was calling Mr. Rogers. He didn't answer. I was like, do I go live? Now I'm definitely glad I did. Good conversation with great people. It's really actually what it's actually all about. And the fact is, I'm going to be honest with you. Those people that actually subscribe to the channel, you become part of Deseret. You become part of the family. And to me, that's what it's actually all about. I might not always actually make people happy. Sometimes I'm pissed. But you're willing to listen. And the fact is, you got the keyboard right there to actually type in what you're thinking. That's the greatest thing about it, too, is like, how dare you, Des? Yes, I dare. Now, you can comment back, too. That's the greatest thing about it. And that's the thing about it. That's what I love about the intranet nowadays. Just think, back when we were younger, hell, I'm 40. So back when growing up in elementary, we were doing this whole typing bullshit. I'm not sure if they still have those computer rooms like they did back in the day, talking about like learning how to type. We're like, we're not going to need to know all this shit. And now, look at us today. We can actually be YouTubers. You out there can be a YouTuber. Isn't that amazing? It doesn't take much. And people will subscribe to your channel for no reason. Like, oh, this guy looks like he knows what he's talking about. Subscribe. Click. I'm like, thank you very much. Once we get to that 500 mark, I will be doing the garlic clove challenge. Not excited about it, but at the same time, I'm excited about 500 subscribers. I will eat the whole fucking thing. Part of my French, wee wee. I tried it once on Facebook, but you know what? Back then, it was a challenge between me and my buddy. I'll be 41 in September. I appreciate it. So, share the shit out of these videos. I want to get that whole bloody Rick and roll done with, because I'm doing the whole thing. Anybody is standing around me while I'm doing it's going to be like, Des, you smell like garlic. You damn right I do. It's one of the things where I got my big booby glass. It'll be filled with milk. On my chocolate bar right there. We're going to have a jolly good time. I don't say it, people tell me. It'll be a jolly good time. I appreciate it. I'll be the big 41. I'll be old. So at work, once in a while, I do this song. Well, I know you know this song already, but at the same time, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle. Here is my spout. When I get all steamed out, hear me shout. Tip me over and pour me out. And I just get all these people laughing. It's like, you damn right. I'm going to make people laugh. That's my goal in life. I'm not your average Des Rant. I'm the craziest of the Dez's out there. I would never say it, quite frankly. People tell me. Oh, man. Yeah, that garlic thing, I'm looking forward to that being done with. Once I get to that 1,000 mark, I'm not sure. When I get that 100 mark, I will be doing 10 shots of lemon juice. That shit is so freaking sour. I'm looking forward to it. It's better than when I did the apple cider vinegar one. You're welcome. You're welcome on that one. Okay, once in a while I got to do that at work. I did it actually this past Friday. We were in a good mood. We were in a very good mood. I appreciate it. It was still fresh in my head, so I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm doing it on here. Look at this. Des has got some moves. Look at him go to town. Look at that. And a little bit of Hawaii. This coming week, I want to talk about the whole thing that was Joe Biden's administration, the crazy bullshit. We are about 2 minutes away from that 1 hour mark. If you want me to keep going to say something, I'll keep going for a beat yet. It's one of those things, if you're enjoying it, I'll keep going. I have a lot to talk about. I can keep going. It's up to you. If the people on here that are watching want me to keep going, I'll keep going. Until I can't, it was like coughing up dust. So I do have a beer here if I need a drink. Because my water bottle is empty. I was saving my beer for after the live. So I might be taking a sip of beer. So when do you have to get going? Do you got to go going now, or can you wait a beat? Because when you got to get going, being you've been on here this whole time, I will wait till you got to go. If you got to go now, I'll end it at 1 hour. It's up to you. It's one of those things where, like I said, I got a beer here. And yes, I'm drinking Hams. Like I said, I had this beer here for after the live because I got a pregame before I go to the graduation party. I got my card upstairs. Just got to sign my name and put the $20 bill in it. Some bitch. Good times are going to be had by all. So I've got that covered. Okay, we're 1 minute away from 1 hour. Oh, man. So we got 1 minute left, and then we'll be doing the closing part. It's one of those things where we got to have some fun on here for the last minute. I can't believe it's been an hour. And we've had people this whole time, which is actually impressive. I'll go live for 10 minutes. I'll have like 30 people down to 0. I'm like, and nobody will come back on. That's what's funny about it. But today is Sunday, fun day, so people have more time. So God bless that. Hey, let's do a cheers. If you got everything, whether it's a pop, water, a beer, cheers to a great rest of your Sunday or Monday, depends on where you are in the world, or whatever time of the week it is you're watching this. Because you know what? God forbid you're watching on a Sunday afternoon. Cheers, everybody. So I'm going to close this one down by saying this. If you're part of the LGBTQIA+, I don't give a shit. Just do not push your agenda on children. If you're a feminist, stop it, because you're not helping anybody. All you're doing is causing more of a cancer out there, and you know it. But the fact is, you're a loser, and you decide to keep pushing the agenda. Women get paid the same now. Oh, Home Alone. Ah! I know, women get to pay the same. Oh, oh, how dare you, Des? I dare. So, I appreciate the tears. And the fact is, at the end of the day, like always, I'm going to actually close it right here. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Until next time, peace out like always. Happy holidays.